folks, this is Vincent Adeli with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play Forbidden Desert. This is a game that we have played before, but it has been quite some time since we've last played it. It supports 2 to 5 players, it's for ages 10 and up, and the average play time is 45 minutes. So Forbidden Desert is one of those forbidden games along the same line of the other forbidden games, in that it's a cooperative game where we will be working together to try and do something. In this case, our ship has crashed, and here we are. We are going to be trying to find the 4 missing parts to our little steamship there, and they are going to be scattered around the grid. Like in the other forbidden games, we get to take so many actions, and then we draw bad cards, and bad things will happen. We get 4 actions on our turn, and the 4 actions that we can take is to move orthogonally. Another one is remove sand from a tile if there's any sand on it. We can excavate a tile, which simply means flip it over to its reverse side. And then lastly, we'll be able to pick up a part, assuming there's a part there, and we'll get to that when we get to that. There is this little sun track here. This is the bad meter. We do not want this to rise. We're starting on novice for the 2-player game down here, but as this goes up, it'll go into different numbers, and that is how many cards we draw during the bad phase of a player's round. All right. We also get a roll. I am the archaeologist. We start with our maximum amount of water. If we run out of water, we die. I get to clear 2 sand from 1 tile per action. So I can clear more sand than usual when I take the clear sand. She is playing as the explorer. She can move, clear sand, and use dune blasters diagonally. So she'll sort of break the orthogonal rule and be able to do things diagonally as well. Okay. And with that being said, should we just start playing?
Sure.
Would you like to go first?
No.
Of course not. Okay, so there are 3 of these oasis tiles. Mm-hmm. 1 of them is a mirage, and 2 of them are wells. Mm. If we're both present on a spot and we excavate it at the same time, and if it's a well, we both get to add water to our canteen. However, we're already at full. So I think it's actually 2 water. Mm. So we want to be here together or here together or here together when we flip it over. And if we are, we get to add water, unless it's a mirage. Okay. So I think I'm going to start by maybe exploring this area and then just to sort of get this out of the way. Mm-hmm. So I am red. There are other roles in the game. Water carrier, blue, navigator, yellow, climber, and meteorologist. So there are other roles that you can be as well, each with their own unique abilities. So I'm going to move here for 1 action. I'm going to excavate for 1 action and flip this over. It has a little gear symbol on it, and that means I can draw a card from this little item deck here. Mm. And this is the time throttle. Take 2 more actions during a turn. I can play this on my turn, does not count as an action, and then discard it after use. So I can save it, or I can just sort of use it now and get more actions out of it. And I might go 3 and then 4 and take a look at this one. That is part of what we need for this particular part. So that means that when we reveal the horizontal or the vertical one, there will be arrows going up and down for this part as well. We're going to line up the row and the column, and that's where we spawn the part. Mm-hmm. There's not a tile dedicated to the parts. Rather, there's 2 of them, and they point to a particular tile once both are revealed. Mm-hmm. So we've revealed that one. Now I'm out of actions at this point. However, I could use the time throttle and come here and reveal that, or do you want me to hold on to it for an emergency?
I say might as well use it.
All right, fine. I will use it, and I will go here and reveal that one. Ooh. That is another one of those gear symbols, so I will draw another one. And it is a dune blaster. Remove all sand from your tile or from an adjacent tile. Okay. Makes sense to me. And I believe that was all of my actions. So now I'm going to draw 2 cards from the bad deck, and let's see what happens. This is now telling us where the storm is going to go. The storm is here. At the empty spot on the map is where it is. And it always moves in the opposite direction of the arrow. This is sort of signifying that tiles will slide down this way.
Yep.
So it's going to go like this and be here, and then sand is added to that one.
Oh, I thought the black empty space would move down.
No,
One.
the tiles are sort of moving. Just think of it this way: the storm will move in the opposite direction of the arrow. If you want to see an example of that, this is saying that the storm is moving to the left, and as you can see, the clear space is moving to the right. Okay, do you see that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to study that.
All right, just take my word for it. The way I see it, the easiest way to remember is it moves in the opposite direction of the arrow.
Okay.
Okay, so if it's pointing down, the storm goes up. The tiles themselves this is saying tiles are sliding down.
Oh, okay.
So in this case, this one tile slid down.
Okay.
Okay, and a marker gets added to it. Or if you want to look at it, the empty space moves in the opposite direction. You could do that too.
All right.
All right, and then I have to draw one more card because we're on the number 2 here. So that is also going... Okay, so 3 spaces. So in the event it goes off the board, nothing happens. It does as many as it can. And
it doesn't wrap.
It does not wrap around.
Okay.
So now the storm is up here, and it is now your turn.
Okay. Now for the explorer, I have to use this by being on a thing, right? Like I have
Depends
to
on what you're trying to do.
I see. So if I try to clear sand, I have to move it?
No, you can. It's an adjacent. When you're clearing sand, you clear sand from an adjacent tile.
Okay. How many actions do I have?
You have 4 actions.
Okay, I'm gonna clear sand here.
Okay.
So that's my first action.
First action, just clear sand.
Yes.
Yep.
My second action, I'll just explore that.
All right. So 2.
Yes.
You moved here first. Then you excavate for 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
And it is one of the 2 needed for this particular part.
Interesting.
And now you've got one more action to go.
I will move here.
Okay. You're going to move right
Yeah,
there.
I'm going to take advantage of my explorer.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So now your 2 cards are going to be drawn from this deck.
Mm-hmm.
The storm is going to move
To the left.
this way, and then sand. And it is now going to go in the opposite direction, which is just, it can't do anything.
What happens if it would have?
If 2 or more sand is on your spot, it becomes blocked. You have to dig yourself out before you can move.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right now, you can move on to sand, but if it's 2 or more, you can't do it.
Okay.
All right, so now I've got 4 actions. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to just continue going this way. Flip it for 1. So it's, okay, I get another card. Mm-hmm. And, oops, wrong one. This one, there we go. It is a jetpack. Did I just take from here? I think I did. Yeah, so jetpack. Move to any unblocked tile. One other pawn on your starting tile may come along for the ride. Okay, so I have these 2 cards, and this is the discard pile.
So I'm assuming you're going to use that to land on a mirage tile.
What do you mean mirage?
Like, I mean a water tile.
An oasis tile at some point, but not right now.
Yeah, because we're full on water. Right?
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with these yet until we need it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so I moved 1 and then revealed for 2, so I could just go 3, 4, or maybe 3, 4 over here. Mm-hmm. So I might just go 3 and then excavate for 4. All right, and that is part of one of the 2 things that we need for that part. And my turn is over, so we're going to draw 2 cards. Mm-hmm. And the storm is going to go this way, so it's going to go voot, voot, and this gets added. This is now blocked.
Okay.
And that goes like that, and then one more. Same thing, it goes in that same direction, and that gets that. And it is now your turn.
Okay. I'll excavate where I am.
Okay. It is a gear card.
Okay.
So this is the secret water reserve. All players on your tile receive 2 water. So you can save that for when you need it. It can be played at any time.
Okay. I will... You know what? Let's go Up diagonal to the left.
2.
Yep, and then excavator for 3.
3. It is a tunnel with a gear card. Whenever you have 2 or more tunnels on the map, you can fast travel between them for an action.
Cool.
So you get another one of these. It is a terrascope. Peek under any unexcavated tile.
Oh.
So it allows you just to...
When
once
can
you,
I use that?
Anytime.
Can I use that now?
Yeah.
I'd like to peek under the one that's under me.
All right. It is a part that you need.
Yep.
So we need that for sure.
All right.
And that gets discarded.
Yep. And my 4th action, I'm going to actually land on it. And
Okay.
That's it.
All right. 2 cards. It's going this way. 1, 2, and they become completely
Both of those.
covered.
How do you dig again? How do you dig them out?
You just use the clear sand action.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And it's going to go this way.
And that also gets buried.
Yep.
Wow.
So we've got some clearing to... I do. I'm probably going to head up that way and perform some maintenance.
Me too. Yeah, because you have the better...
I have the Doom Blaster and I've got the Archaeologist feat. What I may do... Well, if I can 1, 2, and then clear that for 3, and then maybe move over and... Or I can just... Maybe just start... Maybe I'll reveal on the way up.
I can clear diagonally, so maybe...
You can, but I'm more efficient at it.
Yeah, you are.
So I'd say keep exploring.
Okay.
What you could always do is you could jump down here and then look around.
Yeah,
And then like pick up where I left off, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 1 reveal. It is the landing pad. We have to bring all of the parts to that spot in order to leave.
Okay.
And then I can go 3 and then reveal that. It is another part. Well, 1/2 of a part.
Yeah.
We'll have to find the other tile.
Okay.
Okay, so we reveal some cards. Sun beats down. Players each lose 1 water unless they're in a tunnel or under a solar shield.
Oh.
So we lose a water. So I'm down to 2. Okay. Next. The storm goes this way.
Yep.
And a tile gets added. And I think that's it. That was 2, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So it is your turn.
All right. I will reveal.
All right. And that was 1. Now, this and this are the same part, right?
Yes.
So if you cross the streams, it's here. So this part is right there.
Yes.
So for 1 action, you can just pick it up.
I am going to pick it up.
All right. So now you've got that part.
Okay.
So-
So do I just carry it around with me?
Yeah,
or
you
do
just-
I
you-
have to put it
No,
here
you have
first?
to. You carry it around with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
You got 2 more actions to go.
Yes. Let's do...
If you go 3, 4, you're still protected if the sun beats down again.
So it's not like a 3, right?
No, you have to spend an entire action to cross the tunnel. I mean, they're still separate tiles, so it's 3, 4.
I might as well just do 3, 4 then and just land here.
Yeah, if you want.
Might as well.
3, 4. The only difference is that you're protected here, whereas you're not protected here.
Yeah, but it's less of an action. It's less of an action to
that's
excavate.
fine. All right, so you're going to draw 2 cards. One of which is the storm is going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's 1, 2, 3. And it's going to go this way.
Yep, and that gets covered.
Yep.
But which, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at this point. Okay.
What is this thing? Is that like our starting?
That's the starting location.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Can that be excavated as well?
It's
Or no?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. Okay. I will start by using 1 action to use my clear sand and get rid of both using my archaeologist ability.
Okay.
And I'm going to move here for 2. And I'm going to, for 3, clear that. And for 4, clear that. And I'm going to use my Dune Blaster Remove all sand from your tile or from an adjacent tile. I think I'm going to use it on that. And,
Sorry, when you cleared these two, wasn't there 3 sand on each of these?
2. There's only 2 sand on those.
So what is the red then?
Red, it means it's blocked. Meaning, at 2 or more sand, you can't step on it.
Oh, okay. But
Unless you're the climber.
I see.
Unless you're the climber role, yeah.
Okay, so it's still 2. I thought it was like 3.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
So I won. Well, I don't remember what I did, but
You cleared these 2. You used an action for that.
yeah. So I cleared a bunch of sand, and I'll work over here at some point.
Yeah, I think you have 1 action left, right?
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I cleared sand before moving, then I moved here.
I see, okay.
Then 3, 4. Then I used my sand blaster on that one.
I see. Sorry. I always do that, don't I? I always interrupt.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so I'm going to draw some nasty cards, and the storm is going 1 that way. Yep. So it's going to add 1 there and 1 there. And another card, storm picks up. Move the sand meter up 1 tick mark. Start drawing this amount next turn.
Wow.
So from here on out, we're drawing 3 cards at the end of every player's turn.
Scary.
All right, and it is your turn.
I will excavate underneath me for 1 action.
Okay. It is a gear card.
Okay.
Solar Shield. You and other pawns on your tile may ignore the effects of Sun Beats Down until the start of your next turn. You can play it at any time.
Okay. I want to excavate the one to the left of me.
So that means you have to move here.
Yeah.
So this is 2.
And then 3.
3. It's a gear card.
Ah, dang.
That's okay. It's not bad. It's a Doom Blaster, which we already know what that is.
Okay.
And then you have 1 more action left.
Let's go.
I don't think we need to worry about these, to be honest,
Yeah,
because
I
we don't
either.
need to go there anymore.
Yeah. I think I'm actually going to go right here.
Okay. And, all right, so now we draw 3 cards from the nasty card deck.
Yep.
Sun Beats Down. Players each lose 1 water unless they're under a tunnel or a solar shield.
Ooh.
Well, you've got that 1 canteen. I may join you and you can play that 1 card, the reserve,
Yeah.
and we can go back up.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's 1. 2, it goes this way. And 3, it goes that way again.
That Sun Beats Down. I lose 1 water, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so it is now my turn.
Yep.
As I think I'm going to join you and excavate that.
Okay.
So I'm going to reveal this for 1. And that is a gear card.
Okay.
And I got the jetpack again. And maybe I use it just to go down there immediately. Now just go 2, 3, and then reveal this for 4.
Okay.
It is a well.
Oh.
So we get to add 2 water to our reserve.
Sure.
So I'm up to full, you're up to full.
Okay.
But that's all I can do. There's nothing else. But we got our water back at least.
Yep.
So now I got to draw 3 cards. Sun Beats Down. We have to bring that down.
Okay.
The storm is...
Oh, actually, no. I can use the solar shield to prevent that.
Does it have to be on your turn? Play at any time. Yeah, you can if you want to.
So, yeah, I do, because you're on my tile. Might as well.
All right. So you're going to use the solar shield to stop that from happening.
Yep.
So it moves 1 and then goes off the board. So it just kind of stays in the corner. So that was 2.
That was the second one, yeah.
Yep. And then third one is... It goes, yep, that, and these get added.
Covered.
Yep.
That's okay. Nasty.
Okay. And that's it. So it is your turn.
Okay. Now, I'm assuming you're going to go... I'm assuming you're going to clear out that stuff. Because it's heavier?
I would only clean out the ones that need to be excavated.
Yeah.
Honestly.
There's only 3 here. I might do that. I'll go 1, clear out here.
2.
2. 3, and then reveal.
It is a gear card.
A gear card. Okay.
Solar shield.
All right.
All right. So, end of your turn. Draw 3 cards. This thing is going back up this way. The storm is just all over the place.
Yeah, it is.
This is 2. It's going back down.
Those are covered.
Yeah. I may have to do some maintenance over there. And lastly, it can't do anything. It stays right where it is because it's on the edge of the map.
I see.
So, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So, I've got 4 actions. I feel like I need to go up there and start revealing those.
You can still walk through sand, right?
Yeah, it's not blocked. I can walk through it. I just can't walk through 2.
Yeah. I would say make your way up north.
All right. So I'm going to go 1, 2, use my archaeology to clear this for 3, and just reveal the one I'm on for 4. It is another tunnel.
Oh. Okay. So now we can traverse
any of the tunnels,
including the one that's covered.
Yes, but well, it's not covered yet.
Yeah, it's just I meant like covered by one sand.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay.
I don't know what happens if that becomes covered. I'll have to look when it happens.
I'm assuming you just can't go on it.
I still have 2 jetpacks, so if need be, I can fly around and get things anyway. 3 cards. That goes that way, which nothing... Actually, no. That does go like that, and that gets covered.
Okay.
And... Storm picks up.
Ooh.
This goes up by 1. We're still on the 3, though.
Okay.
And 1 more. Sun beats down. I'm in a tunnel. You are not. So you lose a water.
All right. That's fine.
But that's it.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Let's do this for 1.
Clear for 2.
Clear for 2.
Reveal for 3.
Reveal for 3.
Okay. It is another gear card.
Yep.
It is the Terrascope. Peek under any unexcavated tile.
Which I will use right now.
Okay.
I'm going to use it for the one on the left.
Just to see what this is?
Yes.
It is a gear. That's good for... Okay. I'm not going to reveal it. I'll focus on that one on my turn.
And then my 4th action, I'll just clear this.
Okay. Makes sense. You can go there later.
And it is your turn.
All right. Well, 3 cards.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
The storm is going... So those get covered.
Yeah. That needs to be uncovered before we land there?
Correct.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, 1 sand is okay. 2... It's going to go...
Oh, wow.
It's going to go back.
So that's
covered. Yeah.
Okay.
Not that we have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And the storm picks up again. Ooh. Last tick on 3. Next time we're going to have to deal 4 cards when that enters play.
Okay.
And my turn. So I guess I'll head over this way and reveal it for 2. All right. It is one of those part thingies. So it's this and this.
So you have to land there?
Yeah, I have to land right there and pick it up, which I will. So I'll go 3 and 4, pick it up. That keeps me in the tunnel, so if sun beats down again, I'm protected. So I will just hold on to that. Okay. So we're halfway there. We need to find the other parts.
What's that yellow part? Oh, those 2.
That's this here.
I see.
We need to find the other half of this.
Okay.
And this one here, the other half of this.
Ooh, okay.
There's not this one, so we know it's there.
We know it's one of the it's
these 2.
Yeah.
I bet you it's just those 2.
Okay. So here's what. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do.
So we have to pick 3 cards.
Didn't I already do that?
No.
Yeah,
you just picked up your red one.
Okay. Are you sure? Okay, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, that's fine. This goes that way.
Oh, dang.
And that goes...
Wait, why does that go that way?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jeez. That's my bad.
Sorry.
That goes opposite, which is that, and boom. And I have to shuffle these cards, and...
Okay.
I'm good, thank you.
You just have so much to deal with, you know?
Yes, and 1 more.
Yes.
And it slides...
Does that get covered anymore?
It does.
Wow, that's rough.
And that's not terrible. So now it's back where it was. So now it's your turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2.
2. All right. So let's figure out the intersection.
It's right here.
It actually is right on that tile. That's great because this
3.
is 3. Pick it up for 3. Yep. And
I will just walk on here.
For 4. Are you sure? You might get dug. I mean, okay.
If I do, I'll just use the Doom Blaster.
Yeah, you could. Out. That's fine. All right. 3 cards. 1. That actually gets me somewhat closer, but.
Yep.
There's a lot of sand.
2.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to dig myself out of that.
That's okay.
So 1 there.
Yeah.
This should have.
And another one. Okay.
And 1 more.
Yep.
It's gonna go this way. And we are like all covered in sand. That's great.
Yay.
I hate sand. It's raw, of course. It gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
now it is your turn.
It is my turn. I'm gonna have to spend 1 action to clear myself out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's over here, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna use my jetpack.
Oh, okay.
To What?
That's funny.
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. That's fine.
3, just to clear that out. And 4 to clear you out.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, because I can diagonalize.
Yeah, you could totally just get it on your next turn.
Yeah. Okay,
so now I got to do 3 cards.
Yep.
It's gonna go 1.
Oh boy, sand in my eyes.
I tried.
I will use my Doom Blaster.
Yes, that's 2. Fine. And sun beats down. So
I
we
will
lose.
Use my shield.
You're going to use your shield to protect yourself. Okay, that's fine.
Because we're almost done. Might as well.
All right. It is your turn.
Doom Blast.
Doom Blaster to blast yourself out of here.
This is a free thing, right?
It's a free action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1.
Yep.
2.
All right. It is here on the sand.
Gosh. How do I do? Can I just? How do I? Do I just go there in the storm?
I think that's a good question. I think it goes here. I mean, that's the only way it could possibly exist.
Rulebook time.
Rulebook time. After consulting the rulebook, it goes on the empty space, and when the storm moves, whatever space goes there is where the part goes.
Okay.
So you used your Doom Blaster?
Yeah.
So 1 you revealed for 2.
I have 1 more action. Because I did 1.
You revealed for 2.
Yes.
You should have 2 more actions.
It didn't. After using my Doom Blaster, I got covered again. Remember? Didn't I get covered or something?
No, you were covered here.
Yeah.
You used your Doom Blaster to get out. That's a free action.
Oh, okay.
Then you went 1, revealed for 2.
Oh, okay.
You were going to come down 3, 4, but this is on an empty. So you have 2 more actions to go.
Oh, okay. So 3, and then I will use my 4 on that.
All right, so only one of them becomes uncovered.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Here we go. So it stays right where it is.
Okay,
that's 1. All right, so here we go. So it's going to slide over to you, actually.
Okay. But they get covered, all 3.
Yeah, all 3 of these get covered. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And 1 more. It's going to go...
Okay. That's perfect.
There. All right. So for my turn...
You got this.
I'm going to use my archaeology to clear that out. Go 2, 3, pick up for 4. And then I'm going to use my jetpack, which is a free thing. Play at any time. Does not count as an action. I can carry 1 other person with me.
Wow.
And we have delivered our parts to the ship. And believe it or not, they do. Yeah, we leave. Believe it or not, they fit on this. They go.
Oh, so cute.
Like this goes here, and yeah, there's a thing. So that was kind of intense up to a point. Like, it didn't... We weren't in any real danger. Oh, you got it? Okay. But, are you sure that goes there?
I have no idea.
Actually, I think it goes on the back.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's yeah, there, see.
What plane am I thinking of?
I don't know.
So
but this sundial goes right here.
Okay. And the motor goes there?
Yeah, right, uh-huh.
How cute is that?
Yeah. So that's our ship. We flew away.
I love this game.
Do you like this one better than Forbidden Island or Forbidden Sky or whatever it was called?
I think I do, honestly, but I don't really remember the other ones.
Forbidden Island, the tiles were being removed as we went. The island was being flooded, and we had to hand in cards, like in Pandemic, to get the statues.
We're gonna have to play it again.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah,
Forbidden Skies, we've played once. We lost, like, it was close, but we lost. We might play that one again with some house rules.
All right.
But, so that was Forbidden Desert. I really recommend this one. If you guys, like, don't know, like, which one to pick up and you're newcomers to board games, start with Forbidden Island, then move into Forbidden Desert. I would only recommend Forbidden Skies or whatever. It's a sky theme. I don't remember the name of it.
Forbidden Skies.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would only recommend that game if you're a more experienced gamer, because that one was a lot harder. It involved electricity, and you got shocked if you...
Oh, did you have, like, little...
Wires.
Little wires
yes.
that you had to place down?
Yes.
I see.
That was a lot harder, I think, than the other two games. So, anywho.
I really like this one. I like the little... actions, like the roles that you can have. I would love to play additional people. Like, I would like to play 2 meeples and you have 2 meeples.
Yep.
And I think that would be really fun.
One's a water carrier, so you can take stuff around. You can even share water normally, but the water carrier takes 2 water from excavated water tiles for 1 action. So you can just keep taking water from this, for example. The navigator can move people around.
That's cool.
Climber can move over block tiles. Yep. The meteorologist can spend actions to draw fewer storm cards. So
wow.
Yeah, so for 1 action.
That's really good.
Yeah, so spend an action to look at the storm cards equal to the storm level and optionally place one at the bottom of the deck. So you could kind of like play around with this a little bit.
It's rough because like that's
it's like your
action cost.
Yeah, it is. But still, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Like, if you know this deck well over the course of time, and you know there's a storm card in there somewhere, and you're the meteorologist, you may want to just take your entire turn and look at those cards and, place, I think it has its uses.
That's true. Oh, I would like to use this card because we're on the same tile. When are we ever going to
Yes,
the same tile
secret
again?
water reserve.
So I'm giving myself water.
Okay, you give yourself. You can guzzle water on the way up.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Well, there you go. The Forbidden Desert. Hope you guys had a good time with this. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vincent Ali. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all next time.
Bye, guys.